Honestly, the Karlings suck. Their empire is long gone, and all that remains is this tiny little count in 1066 called Herbert. But what if we fixed all of this? Paradox sponsored me for this video to celebrate the release of their new DLC Cans of the Steppe. Make sure to check it out with the link in the description. And as they did, I thought to myself, what if we took the boring, normal Karlings and turned them into cool lords of the steppes? Today's plan is to abandon our home in Vermandois, travel all the way to Mongolia and return to Western Europe as the Great Khan of Khans. Today, we'll reclaim the Carolingian Empire, but as a nomad. People, including myself, have done this before. We have restored the Karling dynasty to greatness. But this time around, we're gonna do it a little bit differently. We will have guard, anime, and indeed nomad hordes on our side. The plan is that we go over into the steppe, maybe become the greatest of Khans, and then bounce back over here and restore the Carolingian Empire for good. Now the first question is of course, how do we get this loser? And my god, he really is awful. Look at this guy, temperate, arrogant and lustful. He really does nothing but sit in his castle and ogle at other women. Classic pastime of course for any medieval count, but that's not gonna do it for us. The big question will of course initially be, how do we even get him all the way over there? Now luckily you can do this relatively easily. In this case, all we need to do is to actually become an adventurer. To have that decision that lets you become an adventurer and then lets you just walk on all the way over there, you kind of have to be from a cool culture or religion. If you're Swedish, for example, everybody all the time goes, I should become a Viking. But the French, well, they mostly just sit around, they're not doing much, drinking wine, eating hot chip and lie. That is all they can do, the French. So that means we have to shed being French. We're going to facilitate this with the easiest location possible, and that is Dublin. That's right, if you want to become a true Norseman, simply go to Dublin. Now to make our way to Dublin isn't all too easy either. Take a look at this guy, 601 units. I'm sure that he's going to get more troops as we go, and we only have 609. Luckily, you have a very, very friendly duke right here who doesn't know it yet, but he will soon be the King of England. And since I am merely a count, having level 3 legitimacy is actually amazing. It makes people much more willing to enter a marriage with, well, the bonds closest to you. Duke William is more than willing to ally with the glorious Carolingian dynasty because, again, he just doesn't realize that he is going to be a king sooner rather than later. As you can tell, every good nomad playthrough starts with the invasion of England. I would always recommend doing it. Makes perfect sense. And we got another son. Chentule is kind of a bad name. You know what? I got a better one right here. Temujin. You know what they say. Dress for the job you want, not the one you have. Oh, and while I wasn't looking, I got completely eviscerated. William! Alright, that's my fault. I just didn't look at it. Oh my god, and he actually imprisoned me. You'll have to let me go soon. Oh, and my mayor, my vassal, who was also in prison, has become my good friend. I hope that I can actually take this guy with me when I go into the steppe. Against my best attempts to ruin this war, we are gonna win it. Oh, and we got another son. How about Temujin II, you know? And there is our unpressed claim. I am going to go bankrupt over this, but you know what? You gotta do what you gotta do. I need the claim on Dublin. Oh, and of course, my wife is cheating on me with Count Raymond Bernard. You guys are... I need to get away from the French. I actually just need to get away from the French. And the Pope still doesn't let me divorce her. Man, this guy does not like me. Lustful, because but she's the one that cheated. Let's go on. Let's claim Dublin, and let's make sure that I don't have to do anything for this. And that was easy. He imprisoned him first battle. Which means I now control Dublin. All we have to do from here, once this is no longer equipped with 2 diseases, my god, Satan's Flux and Malcolm's Flu. Once that is gone, we're going to move our capital there. I'm getting a feeling that this is personal. I think God doesn't like the idea of me creating Norse nomads. You think I should burn her? I think I should burn her. You know what? Get out of here. No, Temujin II! Rest in peace. My last act here in the West, before I depart for the steppe, will be to kill a beast. My chances aren't good, but I believe in myself. I'm Herbert. How could it go wrong? But I'm a dangerous man. Can't you see? Yeah, let's hunt the boar. Oh, and I found a beautiful Catholic Norse woman that lives in a cottage here. I have never needed a 37% chance to go right this much. She actually stayed at court. Good thing I executed my wife. Trust me, I'm not gonna do this to you. My wife. This is the one true love. I did it! I slayed the boar. Man, this is a sign by God. And that leaves us with only one thing to do. Let's convert to the local culture. I shall become Norse indeed. Folks, as a Norse, we can now instantly become an adventurer and make our way east. The people here in the west, they don't deserve us. The Karling dynasty is too prosperous, too powerful for them. I will make my way east and find my destiny. Okay, I really wanted Jean to come with us. He is the mayor that became our friend, but when I revoked his title, yeah, he didn't take that too good. He definitely kind of hates me. Okay, let's take a look. We have taken all of our family with us, which is great news. I can marry them once we reach the steppe. You know what truly is telling? That the only thing that I impacted over here is actually making Dublin French. I have made the world worse. It's true. Good thing that I'm leaving. My God, I've picked up another commander trait. Thanks. Wow. Jesus. Hallstein? Come on, which Temujin were we on? Okay, we are on the 4th. I almost forgot. There you go. We even have a relatively convenient contract right here with Giaz's Amur. We can make our way over here, right. And that means we are actually now in the steppes. Now, I'm not sure that this is exactly where I want to settle, but maybe it is? It depends on how good the people are that I find here, right? Hit the road, you useless fiend. That guy kind of sucks. I did succeed in a contract and my entire camp has been moved. Ooh, where does this one lead? Maybe this one goes into an interesting direction as well. Wait, it wants me to bring something to where I already am. Yes. I shall do it. Thank you for the free money. I escorted the guy like along the street, just down the road. I was like, yep, there you go. You got it. Oh, okay, I think they're too stupid for me to remain over here. You know what? Why don't we proceed further eastwards? I want to get to know the one and only steppe. So in the west, we currently have the cold zoot. That's not great. In the center, we have a severe drought. Okay, that sucks. How about the east? What's going on over here? The cold zoot as well. Okay, so center is out of the question. In the west, they're kind of too stupid. I'm going to go eastwards. And going eastwards was the right choice. Look at this boy. He's Catholic. Somehow, he is Norse. He must have been from the long-lost Norse invasions right here, right? This is totally son of wolves. I will train this boy, and I may yet make him my son. What an arduous trek it is. We are making our way to the very far edges of the map, which surely could never be expanded upon further into the east. And no way, totally son of wolves has actually become my son. That is a steep prestige cost, but I am more than willing to pay it. Can I rename you? Your name doesn't fit. Your name's pretty bad. Wait, he is actually the second oldest son, which means he technically is Temujin II. Let's erase this guy. You know what? This guy died too early. You are now Temujin II 2.0. And so we have arrived. There's nothing to our east. There never will be anything to our east. And we can now finally settle in the one spot that will be our destiny. This is a cool location because the mountains of Kenti actually have a special building, Burkan Khaldun. The Burkan Khaldun is the most imposing of the Kenti mountains, said to be the birthplace of many Mongolian heroes, and many sacrifices are made in the hopes of gaining its favor. This is so good. Monthly renown, clergy opinion, piety, county fertility, growth in mountains terrain. And I think just like we grabbed the last Norse province outside of Reykjavik, outside of Iceland right there, I shall now found the very first last Karling, last Norse Mongolian stronghold. Yeah, that's certainly something to say. We're going to adopt the nomadic ways, and I absolutely love this decision, because not only does it give you the government very easily, no, it also gives you a pretty good trade. I like this trade. There's a lot going on. You can recruit a lot of stuff, right? You get extra decisions, yada, 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 and maybe more importantly, you immediately hybridize with the local culture. We're going to settle right here in Kenti, which is, of course, the one that has this very important Burkan Khaldun. Whether we're going to stick around here, I'm not too sure, but I do like settling in this very tail end of the map. Let's settle, and I'll be honest with you, I'm not going to be subject to the Khan of the Great Liao. I don't care for him. So that is going to make it so that I lose a level of fame, which is of course disastrous, but it is what it is. I am a rider of the steppe, and I won't be contained. Now, let's take a look at this. Did we get a good... we got prolific hunters and hit and run. No, actually, we got hit and run tacticians and only the strong. Well, that's not too great. Yeah, looking at this, obviously it's decent, but what I was actually gunning for was Wolves of the Deep Steppe. Look at that. Isn't this gorgeous? I sure wish I had that. That's all I can say. How else does this work? We have Mongolic heritage. Wow, we are literally Mongols that speak Norse and martial men only. No, why? Now, it does also mean that we have a bunch of things right here innovation-wise that, yeah, nobody around us is even close to having. We are superior. And maybe more importantly, quite frankly, it's just funny to see the Catholic Mongol Norse province right here. It is a new age, a new era, and a new people. Alright, and so we've become Chieftain Herbert the Lecher of the Karling Mongolo-Norse, which is just an amazing name right there. Currently, we just will staff our Kurultai right here. They all have these neat little missions. They can do different stuff and so on and so forth. I don't think it matters that much right now. We need to find our grounding. Now, we have the Mongols to our north and we have the Great Steppe to our south. Here we have a couple of people that maybe we can actually take down. The Chiefess Kardagan right here seems relatively weak. We can only have one additional holding, so let's keep that in mind. I did a contract earlier for the Mongols. Can I possibly get you to give me some type of good marriage that, you know, makes it so that we are allied? Yes, actually, and I don't even need to use the hook. Oh, that is interesting. Ord Odsen, my brother, he will indeed be married to Kutulun right here, making us allies. Right now, our county has a relatively high fertility level, but of course, you can see right here, it's going to go down massively. We need more troops, we need more fertility, and we need more hordes. So, I need more prestige, so I think what we're going to do is we're just going to go on a hunt immediately. It costs us here indeed herd. I think we can be fine. We may gain a couple of modifiers here that all look decent, but I really just care about the prestige. We do have a special version here, the Nurge. Hunt hundreds of animals to show prowess and strength. Gain legitimacy, gold, dread, and prestige based on outcomes. And this one is much more like a pilgrimage, for example. You have different stages of success. Wow, excellent Nurge sounds amazing. I doubt that we are physically able to reach this as a count, but I would be happy with anything. Decent Nurge is my goal. I love this guy. 15 years ago, okay, he was sitting in Vermandois, and now he's sitting on a horse, knocking an arrow. Absolutely wonderful. He's a natural. What can I say? He actually is a natural. And of course, he promptly becomes infirm. That's not good. I had such a good run. You know, I gotta use what we have here. And in this case, I'm gonna go ahead and claim this one county right here. Naushki, how are you doing, actually? You are way better. Yeah. We're gonna claim this one because it is decent in actual fertility. And I think I can win that war if I call in my Mongol brothers here. Any fellow Mongols available? Easiest clap of my life. Look at the legitimacy we gain here. That's insane. It's so easy to go so high up. Jesus Christ. Okay, amazing. So be it. I have won. I have taken Naushki. Now, obviously, we currently don't have any control over it. We're going to fix that. Don't worry about it. Oh, and they swooped in and actually claimed the land right here. That used to be... Yeah, all of this actually used to be underneath the... just a shepherd. But then again, wait a minute, I am looking at the duchy, and you know, it works differently here. I have to dominate the title if I actually want to take control here. For that, I need to be at limited dominance, and then I can push this button, we declare war at everybody in the duchy, and we can then form it. Now, to get up to that next level, I need slightly more prestige, and I need 2,500 herd. Man, our herd capabilities are absolutely hampered. That kind of sucks. Yeah, we are losing out here. Now, the thing that we haven't looked at all yet is this right here. We have, of course, a nomadic capital, and the art is just absolutely gorgeous. We have the Square of the Tumen. This was built automatically. Gives us heavy horse archers, gives us a bunch of bonuses. They're very nice. And then millet storage is actually a really nice building. Oh, and the season change. Now we have Everlasting Summer. Let's go. We have Everlasting Summer. Over there, they got, they got Abundant Grazing. That's not bad at all. Is it better in terms of the effect on... Oh no, we are so much better. The county fertility growth is awesome. Okay, good to know. So that is very easy to do. I will have to do a couple of things there in just a bit. I will want to migrate, basically. Let's find out how exactly this works. So I can increase my dominance now that I have a big enough herd, and we can have a bigger domain and vassal limit, which is all good stuff. Nothing against it. We are now at level 2. For level 3, we need 10,000 and a bunch of prestige. Makes perfect sense. I can dominate Ögrash. Do I just get the duchy? Oh, I do. Okay, that's cool. I am going to move my realm capital here. Then I will take Kenti and I will abandon it to a herder, which I will then immediately turn into a tributary, making sure that nobody else bothers them or me. So this right here now will recover fertility and we can go back there sooner rather than later. Excuse me, migration displaces tributary. Did this baby just displace? Oh, but he still swears allegiance. I mean, I don't like that though. I need my land back, man. Huh. This baby of the Mergid dynasty, which is the main dynasty, I suppose, of the Mongols, has displaced my pastoralist, and now he gets to enjoy all of this amazing fertility. I hate it. Okay, what do we do about this? I need to get out of here. I need to leave. Oh, and are you seeing this massive Kyrgyz confederation? That's so cool. That is a good mechanic. That is really good. Yeah, and I think this area right here is getting worse and worse. The Great Liao are now retaliating against our allies. I need to leave. I need to get out of here. Show me the steppe real quick, right? Who is the Gurkhan? So that is the Cumans. As long as they exist, the Great Liao are not the Gurkhan, you know, which is good for us, I think. And still don't have a Stargazer, by the way. I don't have one. Now let me take a look at this guy. So he is a Mergid, and he's a child. I can, for free. He's obedient. I can turn him Mongol or Norse instantaneously. Welcome to the party, pal. Can I make you, oh my god. Catholicism reigns supreme. Now luckily, the pasture stuff worked. We have full pasture fertility, right? I redemanded it, and now we are benefiting off of it. We are making good time here. Although if we compare it, you can obviously tell, actually, yeah, he's not doing that great either, because he's just sitting around. I have to assume, oh my god. The Cumans, you need 75k to become the Khan, so surely they can't make this happen, but they got good numbers, I can tell you that. The Thunderdome here is, it's most certainly thundering. Things are happening. And the Mongols are no more. The Buryat Confederation has now risen as the new kind of player in the house here. We can definitely oppose the Great Liao here. I wasn't going to blob. I'm going to join this. We're just going to hang around for a little bit, build more herd, and then I'm out of here. I'm sick and tired of this place. After stagnating for far too long here in the Far East, the Pope himself has given me an out. I'm not leaving, or at least I don't think I am, but I will be helping. My warriors will be ready to fight in Badajoz. We are going to go to Iberia. Now, if I can, I will put Temujin II 2.0 Son of Wolves down there. That would be beautiful. This starts in 15 months. You think I need to start walking right now? I feel like I might have to start walking right now. 23 months. Okay, I should have left way earlier, but we're gonna arrive. I'm gonna get there. It's doable. Okay, we're making our way now into the Caspian Sea, and luckily, due to us being Nord, I can bring all of my horses onto boats. Let's go, I'm a Crusader. I'm ready. Kill me. Oh, he killed me. He imprisoned my son. Tell me about contribution. I'm first. Let's go. That's huge. That is huge. It took away my trait. Oh, you guys are all... Oh, poof. I lost all of my army. It took me 2 years to come here, and you just revoked my Crusader privilege? Come on, man. Come on. The Crusaders won. Let's see. Ebrion. Apparently somebody from Normandy has won. I made a lot of money off of it. I'll take it. Do we have... Oh, there he is. Jarl Temujin II 2.0. Son of Wolves of the Algarve. He made it. Alright. You know, if you can't grow based on exploiting your land, and ours really sucks, and if you can't leave, because this is the range in which you can leave, which means that you have to fight the big blob anyway, since you can't go into Confederation, there's but one thing that our very, very smart Karling here wants to do. He's just going to take what is his. Take a look at this. If we win this particular war, the Humiliation War, not only do we reduce his dominance law, no, he pays us a massive, massive amount of herd as well. And I think I can do it. Let's try to smash the Great Liao by humiliating Kagan Hongji the Worthy. Better go well. Oh yeah, no, look at this. We were able to command amazing units thanks to me being able to purchase them. I wish I could station them in more locations, but hey, that is what nomads do, right? That's not gonna work, but what will work is just killing them. And, well, was that an actual wipe? Yeah, it was. Okay. It's over for you. This body is a machine, and it kills other nomads. You need to look at this battle. I have claimed a bigger herd. I have defeated the Great Liao. Is nobody going independent? You guys are all cowards. If you actually take a look at fertility, you can see that everything that is settled by nomads sucks. This is tribal, this is feudal. This right here, well, it is feudal as well, which means that I can take it over and hopefully raise everything that I want to raise before I die. It is time that we expand. I will migrate into the Duchy of Jijinai, which has much, much better fertility values. It has territory, which means that I can destroy the buildings that are there. And I think I can win this one. We have good troops, we have good men. Let me just actually refresh them, and then we're going to go in immediately. He will not accept the negotiations. I will cede my land and indeed immediately start a war. I will just live next to the void. My god, finally, some good territory. Now I do feel like I might want to change my heir here. Temujin III Herbertson. Ah, yes. Now the interesting part here is now that we are indeed migrating into territory that has cities, that has other baronies, I think I can raise all of them. But well, we are forced to find out, because I am dead. It is now Temujin III's option to deal with this. Chaotic... Why did I have a chaotic succession? What? I guess we become rivals. That's okay. It's time to destroy. As you do, it's time to kill our enemies. I don't see a way where I lose this, just because of how many men-at-arms we actually have and how much they split themselves. Yeah, that's oh, that's gonna hurt, buddy. I love when they are already committed to running into you and they just die within like 2 ticks. And there it is, we even actually got his dynasty banner. That is amazing. Let's enforce, let's migrate, and I think, yep, I hold everything directly, which is amazing news for us, which gives us, I think, the opportunity now. Yes, I can now revoke all of these titles, I don't care about it, and now I press the raise button. This is gonna take some time, but it makes it so that I can completely get rid of all of these locations. Oh, there's a cooldown. Oh no, there is a cooldown. Now, while we're down here and we are waiting until I can actually raise all of this, we're basically making no herd, which is completely fine, because I might as well just go raid. You have to realize that inside of the steppe, you can go and raid anywhere as a nomad without taking any type of actual attrition, which means I can just get like a ton of everything and be happy with it. Yeah, this really does feel... I have to play the Magyars. I need to raid as the Magyars. I think that is a great playthrough right there. Oh, and they're coming again. Check this out. They're gonna die. Yep. They had such a peaceful life here for such a long time. Oh, who are you? Oh no, who are you? Wait a minute. Am I gonna die? Nope, okay. I don't even know why I was worried. Oh, and it turned me into a Viking. I've become a Viking. Out of all the things, that was the last one that I expected here. We have the very first Karling Viking nomad raider that has never even been on a boat. Oh boy. Oh my god, they give me so much money. Capturing people is insane. If you are a terror, I mean, I don't even know what to tell you. It's so fast. Look at this. Devastating stuff. The new adventurer raid intent is absolutely crazy. And that brings me to over 10,000 herd, which allows me to, well, change my dominance to high. You can see there are a bunch of changes. Most importantly, of course, it makes it so that our holdings are no longer nearly as bad as they used to be. Can I already raise you again? No, I'm just trying to raise everybody here. You know how it is. But being in this position now, most importantly, allows me to dominate Minja. And that means that I will become the king of this entire region. I literally currently have her imprisoned. Does that mean the war's just over? We raided them so bad that they just gave us the kingdom. Let them see their new Khan and take a look at this. I love this new throne room. It's so, so beautiful. Do I have? So I have, oh my god, King Liaju's tapestry. I guess I stole everything. I stole everything that she had lying around, and all of a sudden, my throne room looks a lot better. You can see the Mongolonos, which is what we are called now apparently, have risen. I'm not joking when I say that this is where we start pushing forward, because I will, simply put everybody under tribute that borders us. Without exception, they will all become tributaries. We are just tearing them apart, and they are slower than me as well, which means they have absolutely no shot at going anywhere. Sooner rather than later, and I think we still have 1 slot, yeah, I actually really want to recruit some mangonels, because we are going now into settled territory down there, so it's kind of becoming something that is necessary. And so I just made my way here to the north by turning my dear Khan Ketbaga of the Gütschegüd Naimans into my tributary, and what do I notice? It looks like the Mongols are effectively done. We got the Oirats, I get, technically, but these, the Mergids, if you recall them, we were even married to their house, they are now Mongolo-Norse. Alright, and I have now initiated a war to revoke all of these titles here. They are all Vajrayana, which means that I can just take them, and then I can clear that out. Oh, and it's time for yet another war. As a Catholic Khan, I'm expected to prepare my men. We're going for Syria, baby. I am on my way. If I can, let me just quickly redirect this, okay? Let's go for Jerusalem proper. Why not? The good news really is that I can just go via India. I can use rivers. I am technically speaking Norse, so, you know. We're at 93% already. What are we looking at here? Yeah, I'm first. Can I get the Crusader trait? Is it? Oh, I already have it. Okay, sorry, my bad. My bad. Let's do it. Oh. Easy clap. Kanum Temujin the 7th, Temujin the 4th Stotter of Jerusalem. We have succeeded. Why the hell did Castile? Oh, I know how you inherited it. And now you can basically see what they discussed in the actual dev diaries as well. We have very low county fertility, but it just does not matter, thanks to the fact that we get a ton from our nomadic tributaries. On the other hand, we get a lot in tributary taxes from our settled tributaries, making it so that having a pretty good mix, yeah, it's a great idea. Which is why I'm currently going for a lead. I am pushing ever further westwards. And as I was at war, already infirm, I have died, but I am not concerned. My lineage will hold on. Calm Temujin the 9th, the 2nd. That guy, anyway, is going to continue succeeding. I think we look okay anyway. Our troops, we have a ton of money. I think we kept all of our actual tributaries here from what I can tell, because I had a stable succession. Now I just need to put a couple new people in here and we should be golden. Okay, so now I have good connectivity. I can raise troops over here, I can raise them here, and I can raise them there. So we're gonna upgrade now to Absolute, which will be, well, absolute. Let's dominate the Empire of Tibet, our future seat of power. There it is. The war is upon us, and they have plenty of troops. Don't get me wrong there. I assume that might be why I couldn't turn them into tributaries in the first place there. Folks, now is the time to show them what a good nomad army can do. And there it is. I just siege that fast, so we didn't actually even fight all that much, just a tiny little bit. Now let me take a look at this, right? I win, I gain the contested titles. What? Why is he still independent? Okay, that didn't pan out as I expected. Now, I think that the issue here was that this entire stuff is not nomadic and it's not in the steppes, meaning that when I was dominating it, they were like, I don't really care about any of this. So, that leaves me with pure border go. All of this is underneath me, this is underneath me. It's all very, very weird, okay? I'm not happy with it, neither should you be. Which means I will now be teaching Kagan Vlur the Bastard of the Cumans a bit of a lesson, because I need land. I am technically an emperor, which means when I migrate, it qualifies for an emperor tier migration, which is really, really good news. Technically speaking, I could be going for Turan, I could be going for a bunch of different places, but I don't think I'm going to do any of those. I think we're going to go for the Cumans themselves. Now, where do we want our capital? Oh, I do like this, right? This is where the Cumans directly are centered as well. I literally will just come in and take it over. I have some of the Cumans. I can beat them immediately where they stand. That is amazing news for us. Oh god, how many are there in the shadows? It's looking good. Yeah, nice. It's so over for them. I really... I'm very curious what this now looks like. I am settled now over here. Okay, that is where I wanted to go. We have the Caspian Steppe. You got demoted. Oh my god, he got demoted to a kingdom. Unfortunate. That's really unfortunate for you. And I think technically this guy, yes, some of these are still my tributaries. This is incredible. I left all of this stuff behind because I held this directly, right? But the vessels, the tributaries, I should actually stuck around. Now what we can do next is go against one of the tributaries of the Cumans right here. And I think he had it coming. Ukunusko, I mean, come on, that's ridiculous. Expand dominance, a special war for nomadic rulers for either an area within the de jure lands or to expand the de jure area to new frontiers. If I go for Modvinia, all of this becomes, well, mine, I guess, but most importantly, Modvinia itself becomes de jure mine. Nomads do be wildin'. Okay, so how did this actually go down? Oh, yeah, that is cool. Okay, I see what happened. All of Modvinia joined us, and Modvinia proper is now a part of our realm, which means I just grew absolutely massively. And I think this is the fella. Kagan Temujin III, the second Temujin, the 9th son of the Karling Mongols. As you can see, I'm currently losing, well, a crusade over here. My dad died under normal circumstances. He was an old guy at 69. Nice. But this is the fella, with his beautiful, beautiful little beard right there. He is going to emerge as the one and only Khan of all the steppes. Right, and while we are at it, why don't we establish a Paisa system as well? Unlocks the Grand Paisa character interaction that can be used on your courtiers, vassals, and tributaries. I see, so they immediately become obedient to me. That is crazy convenient. Oh, and that is so cool. They actually ask for it as well. Kagan Temujin III Paisa artifact is created. Absolutely. Give him Paisa. Make him happy. And there goes Hungary, finally back in the pocket of the steppe. Magyar, welcome back home. Okay, let's continue with Poland. Let's get them. Oh my god, he immediately turned around and was like, I'm not gonna be a tributary anymore. How dare you? To become the greatest of Khans, I need unrestricted dominance, which I can upgrade once I have 75k, and exalted among men. Everything else is golden. Everything else is fine, which means I just want more herd now. I'm gonna be raiding, I'm gonna be tributizing, whatever you want to call it. Our time is now. And with that, I can become the greatest of all Khans. We will rise up to become the best of the best. A great war of defiance will begin, pitting you against the strongest nearby ruler and nomads in and near your situation region. Some fearful neighboring rulers will become your tributaries rather than fight. Your obedient nomad vassals will aid you in this war. You gain dreams of the supreme destiny. Oh, let's do it. Sound the drums of whoa. Okay, maybe. This isn't gonna work. War for the earth and heavens. Countless tribes rise to oppose me, riled to war by Khan Ali of Mergit, Mongol, and Norse, and Harb's armies join them. Sultan Ibrahim is desperate to see the Great Steppe divided. All the clans under the Mongol Norse are called. Let's see. I will call all of you in. I don't think the numbers are going to make too big a difference there, but I am honestly mostly hoping that I can catch people early and then siege incredibly quickly before they can ever get anywhere. Let's get him. Let's grab him. Oh my god. Did you stop paying tribute? How dare you? Who the hell even are you? Wait, Croatia? That's not Croatia. Okay, you know what? You can stop paying. Don't worry about it. See, this is what I was hoping for. They have started starving, and I think I just need to wait a little bit. As long as I keep myself in the game here, I think this is winnable. I am worried, though, that this war will take 1 billion years. Okay, this one is a big one, but it's looking good. Yeah, we caught them separated. These folks are starving. This is a very, very clear victory. Looked great as well, loss-wise. If I can keep catching them like this, we can make this happen. This is the Great Ride East. If I make it there, and if I besiege the Mergit Mongol Norse, and if I capture him, I win. Otherwise, probably not a good shot. Oh my god, they actually turned around. They're trying to capture me. Oh my god. I was ready to take it, to just surrender here. Wait, what would even happen if I did this? Do I keep my troops? Oh my god, you lose all your herd? Listen, I was ready. But we got him. Oh my god, don't do what I did. I started that war in a very bad situation. I just burned a good, I think 15,000 people just crossing west to east. Alright, but we take these. We take these. My Kurultai speaks for all the world. In the heavens are many great lights. In the heavens, the sun, moon, and stars. I, Temujin III, I am that Khan, the greatest of all Khans. I will have the world. The Mongol invasion can no longer happen. You may use the offer, submission, or ruin interaction. You may use the greatest of Khan's onslaught. I am Genghis Khan. Now let me tell you, I don't care about this. I will not be blobbing. This is not in my interest, okay? Here's what is in my interest. I want France back. I want the Holy Roman Empire. All that I ever wanted was the Carolingian Empire. I will restore it. Onslaught. Let's go. Let's cook him. The Poles and the Hungarians, they can just keep existing. I don't care. Not my problem. Just relax, okay? I'm coming for the Germans and the French. As is tradition, the Mongols are of course entering the boats so that they can ship themselves towards Germany. Up the Danube is what they say. Everything that I'm doing right now is just saying yes to Paiser offers. And commanding this army to siege as quickly as we can. But you can see it is unbelievably fast. And there's the Holy Roman Empire. Oh, okay, we got a couple of small wars. Jesus Christ. I have 94 holdings. This is too much. It's just too much. Do I have Aachen? Okay, I got Aachen. I'm gonna move my capital to Aachen eventually. But for now, let's take over Burgundy. I already declared the war earlier. Let's take him down. I need to finish France and then I'm good. Oh my god. The restoration. It was all worth it. Maybe. Oh my god, you can actually see where I assaulted. This right here is where we sieged in the HRE, here we sieged in Burgundy, and then this is my route upwards into Paris, in France. That is so good. We are devastating this territory so much that you can literally tell exactly where we were. I will now move my capital to Aachen. The Mongolo-Norse culture and the Catholic faith will be spread in your countries. God, I hope so. I have become feudal. I have indeed become the Holy Roman Empire once more underneath a Karling. Temujin III, Genghis Khan, has brought us back. Being a nomad is crazy powerful. It is utterly, utterly insane. Not really much else to be said there. I'm not gonna go and conquer anything else because I always just wanted to restore the last Karling, and we have done that. We are settled once more in Aachen. And apparently, oh my god! Apparently, the Rhineland in its entirety has become Mongolo-Norse. We do live in a society, and that society is Mongolo-Norse. Folks, this is insane stuff. Make sure to go check out this DLC in the description with the link that you can find right then and there. Ooh, that was a piece of work, I'm not gonna lie to you, but in the end, for the true Holy Roman Empire to be restored, the one under Temujin III, son of Temujin IX the First, and son of Temujin III the First, and of course Herbert. Good old Herbert. Folks, I'll let you go, and I'll see you later, alligator.